So are you planning a visit to the country Serbia anytime soon? Well, if you are, then here's a video with a list of all the beautiful places that you can visit in Serbia. And if you are in two minds of visiting Serbia or not, this video will change your mind. Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel Just Go with Amreen. For the past few weeks you've been seeing me rambling on the streets and wandering and exploring the gorgeous country of Serbia on my first solo trip ever. Of course, this is no Serbia. I am very much back to Dubai, back home. But this is a video that I'm putting together all the best places to visit in Serbia. I'm 100% sure that after watching this video, this will give you enough reasons to put Serbia on your bucket list. So without further ado, let's dive right into it. So when visiting Serbia, most people go to Belgrade and settle themselves there. But don't just do that. Explore the outskirts. Visit a place called Zemun. I came across this beautiful Orthodox church. It is called St. Nicholas Church, and it is built in the between 1725 and 1731 in the Baroque style. The symbol of Zemun and one of the most popular Belgrade landmarks is this tower, Kardos. And you can just go up for these gorgeous views of Zemun. Apart from gorgeous architecture, Zemun's other defining feature is its small town atmosphere. There's a flea market here, they're lined up with restaurants, and it's such a cool vibe. We have come to this place called Gaustelier Waterfalls. Gaustelier is the name of the village, which is where the waterfall is located. You see the 22-meter high waterfall. So don't stop there, keep walking. There's a walking trail, keep following that, because the waterfall, the main one, splits into several little streams, and it's just so gorgeous. I mean, I really don't feel like leaving from here because it's so beautiful. The sound is so soothing and so relaxing, so peaceful. So this Paso City in Zlatibor is a man-made village, and it is actually an amusement park which has like a playgrounds and areas to chill, have a bonfire. It's a great place to cut off from the city if you are living in Belgrade or even Zlatibor or any other part of Serbia. This is a great place to come and relax for a night or two, or even just as a day trip for picnics. This place is great. The village you see behind me is the wooden village. Well, it's not called the wooden village, it is actually Drina, which translates into wooden village. And here we are exploring this beautiful little village. It is so gorgeous, and I had no idea you can actually sleep here. So the Drina was actually built for a film by Emir Kusturica called Life is a Miracle, but it was left as it is after the movie ended. The Drina complex is made up of authentic wooden chairs up to 100 years old. Wow! Don't you think it would be super cool to spend a night in this little town? Let me know what you think of this in the comment section below. So the Novi Sad Synagogue is the most monumental sacred building in the city. As you enter the gate of the synagogue, located to the right from the synagogue, represents the only preserved authentic complex of the Novi Sad Jews. All these buildings were built in the period from 1906 to 1909. The Serbian history, culture and architecture is so diverse throughout the country, and the architecture that you will see in Subotica is extremely different from Western Serbia. Subotica is described as one of the most beautiful cities of Serbia. The USP of this city is its architecture. Subotica used to be a part of Austro-Hungarian rule, which ended in World War I, if I'm not wrong, and it's very close to the Hungarian border. It's so disappointing to see when people just visit Serbia, stay in Belgrade, and come back with an impression that it's all concrete and dull. If only travelers took the time to go to these cities and towns outside of Belgrade, they would see how ultra gorgeous this country is. One of the reasons people visit Zlatibor is to spend time hiking or sightseeing Tara National Park. In addition to the more famous mountains, that is Zlatibor and Kopaonik, the one that doesn't stand out too much but offers the same amount of beauty and perhaps more is the Tara National Park. If you're coming to Western Serbia, even if you're just passing through, it's definitely worth taking a day to see a part of what the Tara National Park has to offer. This right behind me is a war memorial, and it is called Kadiniacha. No visit to Serbia can be complete without a visit to this place. I won't spoil the entire story for you, but the highlight is basically this memorial represents the fallen soldiers who died at this spot protecting the city of Ujite during the Second World War from the Germans. So this train right behind me you see is called Sargan 8 train, and that's what one we'll be boarding right now in about 5 minutes. There'll be 5 stops in total. Basically it's a scenic train ride, and the last stop is Mokragora. The Sargan 8 railway is shaped as the number 8. The train stops in a couple of places, and one of the stations is made as a wooden terrace that offers a stunning view over the villages beneath. The entire train ride takes about 2.5 hours. I'm only doing a part of it. I am boarding this train from the Sargon village, and this will end at Mokragora. That right behind me is the Drina River. We are here to see that. This Drina River, right, which is right behind me, is also called the Green River because of the color, obviously. They say that a few local fishermen have built this house in the middle of the river because they used to go fish and they needed a place to chill and relax and rest while they are fishing. This house is being flooded and floated away about 9 times, and it has been rebuilt every single time, and eventually they figured out how to make it survive so that no matter how high the tide is, it just either flows through the house but doesn't take it along with its current. This is a traditional ethno village located in western Serbia, and it is called Sirogojno. Just like Drevengrad, you can stay in this village. This open-air museum was built on purpose to show how a household used to function, how families used to live at the end of 19th century. So just to be clear, you can sleep in Sirogojno, but not in the open-air museum, obviously. There are like little cabins like these, which are so cute. There's a little restaurant that we are walking into right now to have a drink, and you can actually rent these out. Far more authentic Serbian feel if you stay in one of these. Next on the list of most beautiful places to visit in Serbia is the Gold Gondola located in Zlatibor, which takes you all the way up to the Tornik Mountains. This is the world's longest cable car, I've been told. It takes about 25 minutes one way. It's 10 kilometers long, and it takes you all the way to the top. We are at an altitude of approximately 1500 meters, and from here you can actually see that you are above the clouds. So here we are in our next town, which is called Sremski Karlovci. This is a wine town. So there are several wineries here, wine shops, wine tastings, all that kind of fun stuff. But we are going to one and the oldest and the most beautiful winery, where we'll be tasting a wine which is Serbian specialty. It's called Bermat, and it is a dessert wine. It's super sweet and super tasty, and it's 16%, 16% alcohol. Also, there is a church here. It's a cute little town, one little street. The oldest school of Serbia is also located in this town. As soon as you arrive in Novi Sad, you will be welcomed with this very distinguished square. This, my friends, is the Liberty Square. It is the most lively part of Novi Sad, and you will just love the whole colorful pastel building vibe around this place. Last but certainly not least, from whichever direction you approach the capital of Serbia, Belgrade, there is one edifice you won't be able to miss: the Temple of Zensawa. The Temple of Zensawa is the second largest Orthodox church in the world. Temple of Zensawa is an impressive sight. Whether you're an Orthodox Christian or any religion you belong to, this place is a must. You'll see that this is not just epic in size, but also magnificent as an overall experience. Make sure you allocate sufficient amount of time, perhaps 2 or more hours, to explore and marvel at this gorgeous structure. So tell me about it. Are you convinced yet? Have you booked your tickets already? Tell me which attraction, which place was your personal favorite. Tell me in the comment section below. I would really like to know. If you have any questions about visiting Serbia, feel free to pop them in the comment section below and I will answer them immediately. I have left links to all the beautiful places to visit in Serbia that you've seen in this video down in the description box. Go ahead and start packing right away. If you guys like this video, then give me a big fat thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Hit that bell icon so that you don't miss any of my upcoming adventures. I'll see you guys on the road. Till then, stay safe, stay healthy, take care. Bye. Cheers. Here's a video that beautiful country. So here's a list of video is all about